The other day I did a video using my 4 most aggressive lures. I used the buzzbait, a couple chatterbaits, and a whopper plopper, and caught a couple decent bass. Today I'm going to do the complete opposite. I'm going to use my most finesse tactics and lures. I think I would consider myself mainly a power fisherman. I like loud, fast moving baits. So there's a couple finesse techniques that I've never caught a fish on. I've only used very, very sparingly, like a drop shot. Now that I'm fishing tournaments, lots of guys catch fish on drop shots, but I've never caught a fish on a drop shot. I've probably fished a drop shot for like 25 minutes total in my life. So we're gonna use a drop shot today. Gonna use a Ned rig. So basically a Ned head jig with a Sakoshi bug, both very finesse techniques. I haven't even decided what my other 2 setups are gonna be. But today the goal is to get a bunch of bass and slow down and learn some of these finesse techniques that can always help out when the bite is tough, especially during a tournament with a bunch of boats on the water. Maybe the fish are a little more finicky, a little more hesitant to bite. So this way is designed to kind of coax them into biting or trick them into biting. It's just a sneakier way of fishing, you know, smaller baits, slower, smaller presentations, so that it doesn't scare the bass off. Okay, here's what we ended up with. So we have a Sakoshi bug on a Ned head jig, a drop shot, and we've got the Guggen Baits Dragon Drop on there as the bait. Left a little over a foot to keep it off the ground. Just a tube on a tube jig. I've heard these things destroy bass, but again, I guess I've rarely ever used one. I've made like 10 casts, but I haven't caught anything on this yet. And bait number 4 is a baby bandito bug on a swing head jig. So as far as I remember, I have never caught a fish on any of these 4 finesse style baits. So I don't really know what to expect today, but I'm gonna try my best and see if I can finesse some fish into the boat. Pretty much the only finesse style fishing that I ever do is throwing a wacky rigged worm. So I want to learn another technique or 2 just to have in the back pocket for tournaments when power fishing isn't working. So hopefully I can figure this out today. Finesse fishing can be good when fishing is slow, like maybe on a super hot summer day or a super cold winter day, basically extreme temperatures when fish get sluggish. It's a good idea to do a finesse technique because bass don't want to use the energy to you know, swim after a moving bait, and they're not feeling aggressive to go after a more aggressive technique. And it's also good in bodies of water that are highly pressured, especially on smaller bodies of water. If there's a smaller pond or lake where there's dozens and dozens of anglers all the time, you know, bass have seen everything thrown at them. Probably the more finesse, the better to try and catch a fish like that. There's just a crazy feeding frenzy going on. I can see a big school just going in circles. There we go. Oh, finally, first bite. Just saw a bunch of fish jump in there. So I ran over here, threw the Sakoshi bug. See them? There they are. Got another one. Oh yeah, they're active now. There we go. Oh yeah. First bass ever on a Ned head. Just choked it. And I saw more down there chasing it. There we go. Fish number 1 on finesse day. Are you kidding me? I just threw it over. Didn't even get to cast. That's friggin' cool. Fish number 2 on the Ned head in Sakoshi. Didn't even get to make a cast there. Okay, now we having fun. Wasn't 100% sure I would catch any fish on this mission. Oh, nice. Oh. Almost got one on the drop shot, hit it on the fall. Had him hooked. Dang, I thought I was snagged, it felt good. Okay, that last 5 minutes was a flurry of activity. I saw some tiny fish on the fish finder, and I stopped to try and figure out what they were. And then in the shallows, I saw a bunch of smallmouth just busting on stuff. So finesse stuff definitely works. You just have to find the fish, it looks like. Ooh, had a bite for sure there. Oh! Jeez, he just came right at it twice. I'm trolling a little fast for a drop shot, but just trying to cover some water. There's literally a bass down there, hit it like 3 or 4 times. Just didn't get the hook in his mouth. Oh! He hit it right there again, and that time he stole my dragon drop. Let's hope he's still hungry. Gotta get this guy so I can move spots. There we go. Yeah. On the Trick Shot Z. Drop shot, first drop shot fish. Had quite a few bites. Okay. He's a fighter. Doesn't look that big, but I don't want to lose him. Pretty sure. Whoa! My first drop shot fish ever. Beautifully hooked. Right through the nose. First drop shot fish. First fish on the Z-Man something or other. On the Z-Man Trick Shot Z Meat Dog. I think Meat Dog's the color. Beautiful little smallie. All right. I am finessing these guys. Very cool. Got one. Don't know if I'll get him in because this current is pretty nuts. Why do I do the things that I do? It felt huge because of the friggin' current. Another one on the drop shot and Trick Shot Z Meat Dog. Okay. Cool. Second fish ever on drop shot. Yeah. Got a little wild in the current. I actually thought the drop shot would be a good bait to fish over here in the current. Just let it hover above bottom while the sinker bounces along bottom. But I've just never wanted to take the time to tie one on when I get over here. That seems to be working. 4 fish in the boat so far on finesse day. It's a win. Whoa. Just saw one jump straight up in the middle of the rapids. Got another one. I think I lost it, or it's small. Hadn't lost it, but it was small. Just had to do a little top water because it's in one of my favorite spots. Don't know if you consider walking baits finesse, but for top water I find that's a fairly finessey one. Not making huge waves and splashes like whopper ploppers and buzz baits. Just a couple twitches. Pause it. With my loud aggressive lure video, had a huge blow up here on the revolver, which is a whopper plopper style bait. So I had to make at least a few casts with the top water. Put the mission on hold for the greater good. Oh, 2 bites. 3 bites and he's got it. 3rd time's the charm. Oh, another nice one. Yes. Ooh. Stay pinned. He's pulling drag. Oh, yeah. It's probably only like 2.5 or 2 3/4 or so, but biggest one on the day and on top water. Love to see it. Maybe he's the same one that ate the revolver the other day. Yes. Literally took 3 friggin', hit it 3 times. Nice. Probably 2 3/4. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Ooh. 2 pounds, 15 ounces. It hit 3 for a second. Pretty much a 3-pounder. Gorgeous. On top water. 3-pounder on the hound, one of my favorite topwater lures. We're gonna call it finesse. Biggest fish of the day, 3 pounds. Just a beauty. Nothing like a 3-pound smallmouth, other than a 4 or a 5. Bye-bye. Yeah. Good times. No way he's just over here alone. Oh. Oh, he wanted that. Savage head. Savage, savage, savage. Coming back for you. Yeah, there we go. Another one. Not as big, but that's okay. Probably the one that just tried to hit at the cast before. I love when they're hiding in this shallow grass, waiting for top water. Nice little guy. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be getting back to my true finesse baits, because rule number 1 of fishing, never give up a topwater bait. Let's get them. Yeah, I got one. Yes, yes, yes. Show yourself. Ooh, that's a nice one. My first tube bass, ready? No, 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 no. Holy crap, this guy's feisty. Yes. They do like tubes. A tube bass. Oh, he's chunky. Not that long, but he is healthy. First tube bass. He might be over 2.5 as well. Nice big belly. I'm gonna say 2 pounds, 10 ounces. Right on the dot, 2 pounds, 10 ounces. That's a nice bass. Still feisty. What is he eating? Fatty. First one on a tube. Such a weird lure. 7 fish in the boat on finesse night. I'm very happy with that. I might have to end the day with some more topwater though. Gonna try a Berkeley power bait creature hog. I think it's my first time using this bait. Giving this thing 5 more minutes to catch a fish. It's topwater time. Two casts after. No, it got off. Shoot. Crap, crap, crap. Felt like a pretty good one too. Well, I think it got a little too dark to switch to a topwater bite. I'm just going to head in for the night. Had a great time trying out different finesse lures that I've never caught fish on before. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe if you are liking my videos.